Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your Linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. Today we're going to be talking about the very tricky link of guilt as it relates to having your career dreams. And today's video comes to you courtesy of a question from Lorenzo M. of Costa Rica. Hey Lorenzo, thanks for writing in. Lorenzo writes, "Dear Stacey, my family has had a business that has been in existence for 40 years since my grandfather built it from the ground up. But recently I was offered a job opportunity, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go work in another country. My father feels it would be dishonoring our family if I take it. I also know that this job is not something that comes around every day, and I really want to take the opportunity for myself. I'm feeling guilty for wanting to do better for my life, but I also know it is something that I have to do. How can I get my family to understand this? What can I say to get them to see it from my side too? Thanks, Lorenzo." Okay, Lorenzo. This is a common one for a lot of people. For anyone. You don't even have to have a family business to feel this. If your family has dreams which are not yours, it's a very commonplace thing to feel this link of guilt. It is, because you want to make everybody happy. You want everybody to be happy. But here's the thing, Lorenzo, you have to be happy too, right? It's your life, it's your journey, it's your career, and only your life is yours, only your career path is yours, and you can't be living your life for everybody. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be happy because you're going to be looking at your life going, well, where did my life go? Where did my career go? Where did my dreams go? And that's where a lot of people hit this wall. So we need to prevent you from hitting that wall, but I also understand where you are in terms of the link of guilt, because you have an obligation in a sense. You kind of don't want to let a family legacy die, which I don't know, you didn't say. Does the business end with you? If your grandfather has had it, and your grandfather has had it for 40 years, and they passed, the business got passed along to your parents, father, mother, I don't know whose father it was, your grandfather, and then it's passed down to you, and they're expecting all the grandkids to take it. Are you the only grandchild to take it? Do you have other siblings who would be stepping into those shoes, or are none of the grandkids taking over the business, and so therefore the family feels the business is going to die? I don't know, you didn't say, but let's visit this. Let's visit this. First, we have to understand the place of where you're seated in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let me tell you, if you have a chance, I know you don't want to be living a life of woulda, shoulda, couldas, or regret. So maybe, this is where you have to understand it from your family's shoes, and then put yourself in their shoes, and then explain it from your shoes so that they can understand. And at the end, you're going to have all these shoes all over the place, and everybody's going to know what it feels like to stand in them. And I think that's a great way to open a conversation. Instead of feeling like you're abandoning your family, or your family feeling abandoned by you taking an opportunity, or not being grateful for the fact that there is a family business to take, or also understanding that you're an individual with your own heart. Sometimes you got to follow your heart. It's a tightrope walk that we have to look at here, and so that's why you're probably at a crossroads here. So let me ask you this. You know what your dream is, right? Do you know what your dream is? Do you know that this opportunity is going to propel you toward that dream? Do you also know what it would mean if you didn't take it? Where you would be seated in the place of regret? Take a step back from this, Lorenzo. I know it's really overwhelming right now, but if you look at it from all of these different places, when you have this conversation with your family to see it from your point of view, they may not be able to understand it unless you put it in the context of your grandfather. Now let's take a look at this. Your grandfather built a business by himself, and it's been sustaining for 40 years. That was his dream. What if other members of your family told him never to do it? Not to take it, and to do their dream? The business wouldn't even exist, right? It wouldn't exist. And that's the place that nobody is taking a look at this scenario from, right? They're not taking a look at it through his eyes. So let everybody take a look at it through his eyes, and then they'll be able to understand things through your eyes. Because in a weird way, you're just like your grandfather. You have a dream, your grandfather had a dream, and your parents probably took over his dream, so they don't know what it's like to be in your shoes to have their own. And that's the territory that you need to address in this conversation. I think if you were to actually explain it from the place of where your grandfather was seated when he wanted to put his heart and soul and his blood, sweat, and tears all into something that he was passionate about. If you articulate what this opportunity means to you to take this work opportunity abroad, and that's how you're feeling, I think you'll be able to have better communication by building a bridge for them to understand it. They love you. They want the best for you. And I think if they know it from that place, they're not going to hold you back. They're not going to hold you back. And while you may feel guilty for leaving, maybe make some sort of deal with them. And that maybe there are things that you can do from abroad. Maybe you can help them deal with some, aspect of the business. Maybe it's paperwork you navigate back and forth through email or something, or handle some of these things, maybe suggestions or marketing or helping them with little bits of the administrative stuff that you can do from far away. And that way you still have a hand in it and you're still helping them out a little bit, so you can kind of have the best of both worlds. That's a possibility if it's a place of coming to a compromise. And if not, then at least you know that you've explored that option, and then they'll know that you have tried and that you were actually interested in being supportive. So I think if you come to this place in your communication, you can explain that, and you both come to the side of understanding what it is that's in your heart, you'll be able to navigate this terrain much better. So I hope that helps. If not, write me back. And if you have a question for me that you want to hit me up with regarding one of your links, talk to me on social media, and I'll see how I can help you out as well. I'm Stacey Kumagai, your Linkologist, here to help you link your life. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Linkronicity, blogspot.com, and go to Linkronicity.com for private coaching sessions. I hope you have a wonderful day.